If I should have a daughter, instead of Mum, she should call me Point B. Because that way she knows that no matter what, she can always find her way back to me. And I'm gonna paint the solar systems on the back of her hands. And that way she has to learn the entire universe before she can say, "Oh, I know that like the back of my hand." She's gonna learn that this life will hit you hard, in the face, and wait for you to get back up, just so it can kick you in the stomach. But getting the wind knocked out of you, it's the only way to remind your lungs how much they like the taste of air. There is hurt here that can't be fixed by band-aids or poetry. So the first time she realizes that Wonder Woman isn't coming, I'll make sure she knows she doesn't have to wear the cape alone. Because no matter how wide you stretch your hands, they'll never be big enough to catch all the pain you want to heal. Believe me, I've tried. And baby, I'll tell her, don't keep your nose up in the air like that. I know that trick. You're just smelling for smoke so you can follow the trail back to a burning house. So you can find the boy who lost everything in the fire and can try to save him. Or else, find the boy that lit the fire and try to change him. But I know she'll do it anyways, so instead, I'll keep the supply of chocolate and rain boots nearby. Because there's no heartbreak that chocolate can't fix. Okay, there's some heartbreaks that chocolate can't fix, but that's what the rain boots are for. Because the rain will wash away everything if you let it. I want her to see the world through the underside of a glass-bottom boat, to look through a magnifying glass at the galaxies that exist on a pinpoint of the human mind. Because that's how my mom taught me. There'll be days like this, Mama said, when you open your hand to catch the wind up with only blisters and bruises. When you step outside of a phone booth and try to fly, but the very people you want to save, they're the people standing on your cape. When your boots fill with rain, you'll be up to your knees in disappointment. And those are the very days that you have all the more reason to say thank you. Because there is nothing more beautiful than the way the ocean refuses to stop kissing the shoreline, no matter how many times it's sent away. You'll put the wind in win some, lose some. You'll put the star in starting over. And no matter how many landmines erupt in a minute, be sure that your mind always lands on the beauty of this funny place called life. And yes, on a scale from 1 to over-trusting, I'm pretty damn naive. But I want her to know that this world is made out of sugar. It can crumble so easily. But don't be afraid to stick your tongue out and taste it. Baby, I'll tell her, remember your mama is a worrier, but your daddy, he's a warrior. And you're the girl with the small hands and the big eyes who refuses to stop asking for more. Remember, the good things come in threes, and so do bad things. And always apologize when you've done something wrong. But don't you ever apologize for the way your eyes refuse to stop shining. Your voice is small, but don't you ever stop singing. And when they finally hand you heartbreak, slip hatred and war under your doorstep, when they hand you handouts on the corner of cynicism and defeat, you tell them they really ought to meet your mother.